Welcome back to Four-Wheel Drive Adventure Crew. My name is Voss, and on this trip we're going back to Poker Flats. And this time we're starting it a little bit different. We're starting from little town of La Porte, and we're gonna go down the other way from last year that we went. And we're gonna go explore some of the historic spots, some cemeteries, possibly old gold mining areas, some cabins. So should be interesting. We got a nice little crew of friends going, so stay tuned. Well, we deflated our tires and about to start the trail. Pretty good lineup today. Our Ram, 2 XJs, 4Runner, and a newer style Ram. So we'll see how everybody does through this trail. Should be a little bit muddy, but no snow. This time of year, this trail is pretty easy. The road going down from La Porte is pretty smooth. A couple puddles here and there, but on that, it's really nice. And it's a beautiful day to go today because it's really nice, about 60 degrees outside and sunny. It's just beautiful. So we'll see what kind of historic monuments and history we can find up in this gold country. Exploring some of the trails that go veer off the main road. That on the map says there's some old gold diggings or gravel pit, so trying to find where it's at. But we see a bunch of washed out rocks and everything, so it looks like that's from an old gold mining days. Well, we're exploring a gold mining place. It's placer diggings, and there's not much we can find, just a bunch of gravel pits. But we thought there's a road that can go around, but it looks like it's not. It just keeps going in the same kind of bunch of dead ends and bunch of ATV little tracks that doesn't lead us anywhere. So we'll get back on the main road and keep going. to explore National Forest. Can't ask for any better day. Well, we made it to a spot called Table Rock, and there's a trail, hiking trail going up to it. So we're going for a hike because it looked pretty good from a distance. So now we want to see it from up above. Well, it looks like we're halfway there. Not terribly tired, but it's getting hot from walking too much. Whew. But sunlight opens up and we're getting higher and higher, so soon we'll get to the very top. Well, we've been walking and walking and walking up a hill. Mug's already wet completely, but at least we can see the finish line through the trees. The top of the mountain is right there. So yay! We're almost there. Not quite there yet, but the view is opening up. Still a little bit more to go. Whew! When you start hiking, you realize how much out of shape you are, because hiking at 6,000 to 7,000 feet elevation sucks. Well, it looks like all of us made it. Now we're just gonna have some rest and go back down the hill, because it's lunchtime and we're all hungry. Well, going down is easier, but kind of sketchy at the same time. All of these rocks are kind of loose, and you can step on one and it teeter-totters, and you don't know if you're gonna fall or not. And it's kind of steep, so as you can see them climbing down right there, using all fours to get down, because it's kind of hard to get down on 2 feet. You'll have to use your hands once in a while. Well, we made it back to our vehicles and busted out our kitchen gear to warm up some snack. Some ruskие пирожки with mashed potatoes. Those are real nice. As you can see, Tanya's having hers. So we'll be here a little bit and then get back on the main road and keep exploring. But this hike was grueling, but rewarding. It's all about the weather. If it would have been the bad weather, heck no, I would not want to be hiking up that mountain. But this was beautiful, and it's a beautiful day. Well, lunch is over. Time to hit the trail and keep exploring, because we do want to find some old cemeteries and some old cabins. They're scattered all over here. We just got to find some nice ones.
yet again we found a dead-end road, so that sucked. We couldn't get out on the main road, some different route than that we got off of it. So now we're just backtracking to where we started, going over to Table Rock Trail, and gonna get back on the Poker Flat Road so we can get into Poker Flat before it gets too dark, so we can set up camp and start dinner duties before it's gonna be pitch black. Well, we just pulled off on the side of the road because we found one of the abandoned cabins. So we're gonna go take a look at it. Looks like there is no trespassing signs or anything like that. It's a beautiful little town, a little house. Let's go take a look at it. Welcome to Cheap California Homes for sale. We got a couch, fireplace, another couch, a rocking chair. We got a water heater. Old stove used to be in here, but it's gone now. A little bit of repair on the ceiling. A couple windows need to be replaced, but on that, it's ready to move in. So start your bids.
Here's the toilet.
And it has a bathroom with an awesome view out into the backyard.
That's all they do now.
What's up, boys? You like this house? You want to move in?
No!
No?
No.
Yeah, it's actually one bedroom. Not too bad. The bedroom has its own private entrance, so you can rent it out. But it's pretty cool. Pretty cool house. Used to be old gold mining camp.
Oh.
Well, we came back to the cemetery that you can see right along the trail. But I just been advised that there's another cemetery that I haven't seen yet. So we're gonna go check that one out. Well, here's some of the stones here. Yeah, they're scattered all over the forest here.
55.
Back when we were here.
Yeah, somebody over the winter knocked them out.
They were standing about 5 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, they were all perfect.
Somebody disrespecting places like this. Well, there's this little pond, and there's some kind of a machinery right on it. Looks like some kind of a dredging pump or something. Let's go check it out, because it could have been used for blasting rock, or maybe sending water down the hill, who knows. But here's the apparatus over here. That's a big water turbine right there. Yeah, that's a big water pump. So, wow. All right, let's see if I don't fall through. Wow. Well, like I already said, beautiful day. You'll be able to see more stuff than when it's snowing and windy and all that stuff. So we just found another portion of tombstones and graveyards that are farther away from the road that you can't see, and these are a little bit bigger, but they're all from the 1800s.
Mary Wall.
1910, 1866. That's pretty old. And then there's more over there.
There's 18.
The pit.
Yeah, people keep destroying stuff. Give it another 10 years, you won't be able to see half of this stuff. Died November 2nd, 1912. Yeah. Really cool. Let's get back on the road. Poker Flat. Let's go find a camp spot. Well, the way we went from the coming down the hill, we didn't find a good spot, but I did run into a local claim owner here, and he shared some amazing history with me, and that is awesome. Thank you, sir. And we're just gonna go back to the campground and set up a camp because it's getting dark and we're getting hungry. So it's time to start cooking and setting up our camp for the night because it's getting dark. Good morning, guys. We came into camp yesterday, got all set up, and had a good evening. Not much was to film because it was getting dark and everybody was running around. But today we're gonna go explore some of the old ruins here, and then go see some other places that we saw driving by, some old houses and everything. But we are camping right at the campground, Poker Flat campground, and we got one of the good spots right on the corner by the river. It is just awesome. The water was running all night, you could hear it. It's so calming. Really nice spot, not too terribly cold, but fire kept us warm until like midnight last night. It was great. So we'll go explore, go see some ruins, some old machinery, and just check out some of the history that's still here. So this is the main trail that comes through here, and it goes up to La Porte. This is where we came through yesterday. It kind of dead ends going that way, and this is the main Poker Flat that you see nowadays. And there's some old relics that people pulled out and left them here on the rocks so you could see. And here's a little Poker Flat placard that we got with some cool stones that people left here. But this is pretty cool. Yeah, the town used to look like this back in its glory days, but now all we got is this cabin right here and a little bit of a flat land. There are some remnants of the houses, the foundations, so I'll walk over that way and check those out real quick. Here's looks like a leftover of a foundation that the trees are growing through.
Looks like that was a wall. We got a step over here. And yeah, a lot of river rock that people were building stuff from. So there's a lot to explore, but it's really hard to tell what was where after so many years of this stuff being gone. So there's more foundation here where these trees are growing. So that's just all human activity here. And here we are at the main cabin or house. You can see right at the main road. And this is what Mother Nature does to buildings. They rot and they collapse from the snow. And then there's nothing left that you can even see how it was or anything. So, and we see this creek going through here that probably helped destroy the foundation and the building collapsing. But there's lots of places where houses used to be. I've been shown a picture of this place in its prime days, and I just can't place where things used to be because things have changed in all these years. So it's really cool to see how it used to be and what it is now, but it's already been over 100+ years. So yeah, things change in time. Poker Flat Campground. There's a couple good spots, about 5 to 6 tables I think here, and fire rings, which is makes it really nice to come down here and camp. It's really beautiful, right by the water. It's just a great spot to be when you come all the way down here. Well, we're back at my camp. Our camping setups here. Alex in his rooftop tent. Forerunners inside. Kids are getting wood chopped up, ready to go. And one of our new friends that came along with us is on his ram with a rooftop tent right there. Pretty good setup. Pretty capable truck for overlanding. Really good crew to be out with. So we'll just start our breakfast here soon and go explore a little bit before we start heading out of Poker Flat over to Downeyville. Stay tuned. Well, we had our breakfast and we're gonna go explore surrounding areas. Check out a few abandoned relics that are sitting out by the river. Some of these washed out roads are not fun at all.
Саня, ты for low?
Well, so far that's the sketchiest little path. Well, we've been exploring the area and found the old miners' cabins that are no longer standing. They're flat and they're right on the edge of the creek. So we came down. There used to be 2 cabins here, and they all collapsed with the weather and elements. So there's no more cabin here. But it was a pretty sketchy way to get up here. Man, pretty cool at the same time. Well, over here there's some kind of a machinery from the gold mining days, and there's an engine. A 2-cylinder flathead. I'm pretty sure a little bit spit and some WD-40 we can make it running again, huh? Well, we found this little relic over here. It has a winch, but for an winch, they're using a vehicle's axle, and this looks like a brake. Yeah, it looks like a Dana, like a Dana 35 or something like that.
Whoa.
But yeah, this thing is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that's the tractor that cleared all the roads for going over here. Oh, that's legit. McCormick Deering. Wow. Well, let's go check out a shaft real quick.
It caves in.
Wow. Watch out. Let me go check it out. Careful. Wow, it's getting dark in here real quick.
Looks like it caved in right there. There's a metal.
Yep, the caved in. It looks like there used to be a door or something here, and I think they just exploded it. But it's pretty cool. A little tiny shaft, probably part of the Independence mine. So it's a really cool. Lots of history in this area from the good old golden days. Well, we came back to camp, had lunch. Now we're packing up our camp and we're gonna start heading out. It is about 2:30 right now, and sun goes down around 4:30. So we got about 2 hours of daylight, and we need to get to the highway. But as far as we know, the road going up is a bit washed out, so it might be interesting to see how easy it will be to get back out to the top of the hill. Stay tuned. We're all packed up and we're heading out. Getting back on the trail. We're gonna be going over the river and up the hill towards Donnyville. Well, we made it to pavement. Just filled up our tires and it's getting dark already. So we'll be heading home. It was an epic adventure for us. Found a lot of historic places, historic things. So Poker Flat never fails to be able to find awesome things. Till next time, we'll see you guys on the next adventure.